It's WooLoop time. Hello. I've been procrastinating today. And just not really been doing the stuff that I needed to do today. I mean, well, technically I wrote a bit of a paper. It's due tomorrow, though, and I still have more to write, but we'll figure that out later. And I don't know, I kind of just... Today's been relaxing, in a sense. I've just been doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts. So that's fun. And, like, not actually doing anything worthwhile in the sense of working on stuff. Not really streams or recording stitching. And here's the thing. I brought my tripod with me to campus because I'm like, no, I'll try to record some stuff. I didn't. Honestly, part of me was just like, I just want to be home and not do anything for the rest of today, and that's kind of what happened. I'm probably just fully checked out, being like, this semester's over, even though there are still exams. So, haha. Probably just, like, mentally checked out because I'm like, I don't want to study. But, I'm gonna have to study. And, like, I have, for, like, 2 of my exams, I have, like, a lot of time. I have so much time for 2 of my exams. And 2 of them, I have them next week. On, like, one's Monday through Wednesday, and the other is on a Tuesday. So, yippee.
Make your browser fast.
No, thanks.
Make your browser safe.
No. Hehe. Ba-da-da-da-da, yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. But yeah, I don't know. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Ba-ba-da-ba. And I am registered for next semester already too, so next semester will go brr, because it's a lot of hospitality classes. Hospitality and business and math and stuff like that, so wow. We'll see how that goes, but hopefully I don't have to write papers. Or if I do, hopefully they're not going to be as terrible. Or like, not terrible, but like, nothing like I had to write this semester. Where half the time I'm like, I don't even know what I'm writing about. Like, I had to do a case study on Google. And the interrogation paper, which I'm still working on. I have roughly 2.5-ish pages. And I need to get to at least 5. And it does not include the reference page or the title page. So, haha. I love it. No! No, you, Lazarus! No! But hi, Lazarus. Hope you're doing well. Bum bum. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. Da 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 da. Yeah. Bum. Ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. But yeah. Do I know what I'm gonna be doing for this summer? Not really. Probably just doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts for a good portion. And then streams and stitching. I might make up most of my summer. I'm probably trying to get my driver's license too. Like that, those might be the key things that I'm going to probably just do. 'Cause I do want to try to make more cross-stitch time lapses. And summer is just a good time. Even though I can do time lapses right now, but I am deciding to stream WooLoop. Because why the heck not? Like, I don't know. Oh. Really, I could have been doing recording this whole time if I just didn't want to do my paper, but again, I was kind of doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts. Uh-huh. So that was fun. I'm older than Google and YouTube. Oh boy. And I'm older than Twitch too. Oh my goodness. We got a fossil. Ah. I'm just kidding. Hi, Huntress. Poop the jelly. No, don't poop the jelly.
Manage money as a family with the Venmo
No.
available for ages 13 to 17.
The biggest name.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Omori. Oops. dun. If you're happy and you know it, start clapping your hands and just smile. I don't know what's Well. Na 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 na. Hi, Rebel. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Also, I didn't do the this thing of checking, but I'm sorry. What the heck? Okay, I did a checky thing. I go back to this. I'm good. How about you? Just doing my final paper. Yay, we love paper. I need to do my paper too. I need to finish my paper. Yay. But I've been doom scrolling on YouTube today. And I wrote 2.5-ish pages. So I just need to write 2.5 more. So, yay. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Bum-bum. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to when it is summertime, because I don't know, maybe I'll do a lot more stitching streams. Probably. That way I can make a lot of the time-lapse videos. Make a good amount of time-lapse videos. And then... I don't know. Like, I don't really have any plans of after summer, aside from college again. The college. And being like, okay, when can I do time-lapse stuff again? Because, cross-stitching takes a lot of time. But, I mean, if I really want to pump out, like, fast time-lapse stuff, Pokemon sprites, honestly. Because, like, some of the stuff only takes me, like, 2 hours to, like, 8, or heck, even, like, half a day. But if I divide that up into multiple days, it's like... Yeah. Or just be like, I gotta at least get one time-lapse a week. Maybe. Because, I mean, here's the thing. I could do do time-lapses and just do a thing where it's like, every Sunday or Saturday, it's stitchy time-lapse time. But then I'm like, but I don't want it to just be exclusive to a certain day. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to do a lot of time-lapses and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to just have it for a specific day. Like, which do I rather? Specific schedule or just whenever the heck I have the time and I want to post? Where I'm like, I kind of like the latter, but at the same time I'm like, I want consistency. But at the same time I don't. I can never, like, when it comes to a work schedule, I'm like, I can understand a schedule. But whenever someone tries to introduce a stream schedule to me, I'm like, haha, what's that? I'm like, that's not something I gotta follow, right? R- r- right? Because I would crumble. Because I'm just like, I I don't like running on a schedule. It's literally like, I do it when I feel like it. And if I feel like doing it now, I will do it now. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or maybe like at midnight. Just being like, hi, I felt like streaming earlier, but at the same time I didn't, but I want to do something, so welcome to a very late night stream. Yay! Though, I mean, it's also the other thing too of like, if I do stream cross-stitching over the summer, I can literally like pump out, especially if it's Pokemon sprites focus, I can pump out 1 to 3 time-lapse videos, or like at least get the content for it. Because again, if I focus on like Pokemon sprites and some of the smaller sprites, some of them only take a few, like 2 to 3 hours. And if for example, if I take it as a nine, like if I deal with it as a 9 to 5, hold on, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, like an 8-hour work shift. That's almost like 2, 3, heck, if I push it past 5, four videos that I can, like time lapses I can do a day. If it's just focusing on Pokemon sprites, that is. So yeah. I graduated in 2 weeks. Nice! I have a friend who needs to do a 7-page essay. He hasn't started it yet. Oh no! Everyone's doing finals. Yeah. Yay. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Yeah. And if I don't, I'll procrastinate. I'm very I'm very familiar with that feeling. Procrastination. Heck, I'm one of the founding fathers of the emancipation of procrastination. I'm the one that's mainly focused on the daydreaming portion. Being like, thou shalt daydream when either important work is due, or just having the sense of feeling that there is nothing in the world worth doing right now. Nya, da 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 da. The sound of music. Da, da, da. Here's the thing, too. I would do stitching today, too, but at the same time, I'm like, half the time, I don't wanna, just because of the case of OBS likes disconnecting a lot. And I don't want to lose a bit of, like, content or have to pause my stitching and wait for OBS to reconnect. Just being like, well, gotta wait a little bit, because it's disconnected. Yay! Mm-hmm. Oh, and also, another reason why I just decided not to do any recording today while I was on campus, I forgot my mouse. Where it's like, it wouldn't have been too detrimental, but I'm like, I want to zoom in, and there's no way on coloring pixels to zoom in without a mouse. Yes, I could move the arrow keys around, but I'm like, I need to zoom out a bit, because it was so zoomed in an area, and I'm like, I need to zoom out to see more area, please. Please. I beg. I need the full picture. I need the whole picture. Bum bum. Ba da da. Da da da. Yeah. Also next week I don't even have any classes. And like again, 2 of my finals are like 2 weeks from now. And I'm literally like, do I do the responsible thing and study the whole time? Or do I do the irresponsible thing and just say, hee hee ha ha, time to do mass streaming? Be like, hi everybody, we're doing an 8-hour cross-stitch stream today. Yes. Like, what should I reasonably do? You know? I know the reasonable thing to do is to actually study. It's put in time and effort to get good grades. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. It will be what it will be, you know? But I'm also kind of just like, I'm wanting to just be done with these classes now. Because, like, nothing wrong with psychology. But I'm like, I am so ready to be done. I am so ready to be done. I want to be done. Hmm. Is it weird that my brain's kind of like planning out my life now? Because I'm not anywhere close to graduate, because I still have like till 2027-ish. But I'm like, I don't know. My brain's already like thinking a little bit of ahead and actually getting a little excited. And just the sense of like, we are doing this. We are getting a hospitality degree, and once we get the hospitality degree, I'll be able to get a job and like find my own apartment, and then I will just continue doing what I do and happily stream and stitch in a place to call my own. And like, I don't know, like my brain's also being like, what if we find someone that we like and want to actually date? But here's the thing, my brain's not no, not that I'm not comprehending it, but it's like my brain's totally dismissing the thing of like, I don't actually want that. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess more of a thing of like, I just want to do what I do. I don't want to have to like rely on someone else to just be happy. Like, yes, it's like I've seen a lot of, like, the couples and stuff like that appear on, like, my Instagram story, and not Instagram stories, like, Instagram feed and, like, YouTube short stuff. And I've seen the couples, and I'm like, oh, that's cute, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want that. No. Like, I don't want to have someone else in my life. I'm sorry. Just, no. Ugh. Or, well, I guess I shouldn't say ugh, but, like, I don't know. I've never been the person that relies on someone else for my own happiness. Like, being like, oh, I want to wait for my friend so that I can play this game so we can enjoy it together. No, I've always been the person that's just like, we go in, we do the task, we get out, happy. I happy. And I finish the game solo, even if it's meant to be a multiplayer game. I'm like, I'm gonna do it myself. Because half the time I could never... Well, not half the time, it's like most of my life I never felt like I either had friends... Or not that I felt like I never had friends, just more of like, I never felt like I could hang out with anybody growing up. And so that's why I'm like very at peace with the thing of like, I'll do it myself. Or I'll play this game by myself even though it's a multiplayer game. Because I'm like, I am just so used to that. The moment that I try to think about doing things with a lot of other people or like multiplayer games and I stare at it, I'm like, I kind of don't wanna. Or it's then a case of like, the moment I make plans with someone else, I stare at the clock being like, it's almost time and they're not here. Do I like message them or something? Like, what do I do? Because I'm not gonna wait too long. Because if they're gonna be very late and waste my time, I don't know if I'm gonna try to do anything with them again. No, that's a little harsh, but I'm just like, yeah. Like, the only person that gets to waste my time is myself. And I already waste a lot of it. Oohee. So, yeah. No, that's normal. Yay! But yeah, I don't know. I guess also the other thing, too, of like, whenever I think about partners and all that, my first thought isn't always, oh, I'm gonna find the best partner and we're gonna, like, be so in love. My brain always goes to the first thing being like, are we gonna be truly serious? Because I don't want to commit to someone who's later down the line either gonna cheat or ask to divorce. Because I'm very much like, the moment, like, that's always in my brain a lot of times. When I, like, half the time whenever I'm, like, thinking of, do I want to be in a relationship? It's always the thing of, like, well, there is always this chance that that could happen, and I'm like, do I want possible forever happiness with a partner, but fear that that might happen? Or do I just want solitary happiness and know whatever I do is within my control? And if I severely screw up, that I can only blame myself, kind of deal. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I just listened to a lot of Reddit stories that kind of terrify me, being like, oh, a lot of marriages being divorced, people cheating. Heck, even like, when they're about to get divorced, the husband or wife realizes that their ex-partner racked up a lot of debt and they're stuck with it now, and I'm like, no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. No, thank you. Maybe I'm just thinking, like, the reason why I've just really never really thought of a relationship is because I'm always terrified that the other person's gonna screw me over. I don't trust anybody that hard. Do you wanna get with me? You wanna get in a relationship with me? and all that. Well, heck, most that you're getting is just, like, hugs. And just, I don't know. I truly don't know. Like, I don't ever think I will be ever ready to date. As I will always be on edge. And, like, I have never fully trusted anyone. The only times I trust people is when I'm with them in a group project. And that's just to trust that they do their part. And if they don't, then I'm just gonna be like, really? Like, why? Yeah. I've been single for over a decade, never been happier. Hi, Terry! But yeah! I don't know. It's like, the moment you make those commitments, it's like, you are stuck with them. And I'm like, I genuinely don't want to be stuck with a person that I'm going to get emotionally attached to. And then suddenly they pull the rug and be like, sorry, I cheated on you. I never actually loved you. And just making you go through, like, so many different stages of, like, was this a lie? Like, this whole time? Like, what was true and what wasn't? I'm like, I cannot be bothered to try to go through that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, heck, if I truly was to seek someone or something, the most I would say is, like, in the sense of relationship-wise, I'm like, I don't fully trust you to call you boyfriend. Most I will say is, like, friends with benefits. And not even in the sense of, like, saying it's just desire stuff. But flat out just being like, you wanna be something? I'll just say that. Or, like, heck, oh, whatever this relationship is. Because I don't know, like, do I truly ever want to seek a relationship? I don't know, because I've never truly been in a relationship where I was, like, head over heels with a person. Most of my relationships have just been, like, someone asked me out, and I was like, sure, because I didn't want to hurt their feelings by telling them no. Is that dumb to do? Absolutely, because it could result in way more heartbreaks. But I'm like, I just didn't want to say no. That's something I also just need to get better at. I just need to flat out say no. But half of the time I'm also like, I truly don't know what it is I want. Whether it's in life or just whatever, I'm like, I don't want to say no because I actually don't know what I want. I'm stuck with myself. Take that as you will. Heck yeah. I can't really give any advice or my opinion because I think very differently. Yeah, it's again, like, I don't know. I guess it's also just the way that I grew up, too. It's like, my perception of love might be extremely skewed, where it makes me anxious because, I don't know. Like, a lot of times, like, growing up, my parents bickered often. Or, well, here's what I remember most of my childhood. My dad traveled a lot, so it was just me, my mom, and my sisters. When he was around, he was kind of just busy in work. I didn't really see much love between them. Heck, there was, like, most of my life, half the time I was like, please get a divorce, please get a divorce. Like, I genuinely don't feel like you two love each other, kind of thing. Like, that's how bad my perception of, like, what love might actually be is. And I'm like, I don't want it. And it's like, as of lately now, it's like, half the time they're bickering over a few things, like, Mom, like, is always getting on my dad's case, being like, why are you giving me attitude? And half the time I'm listening to it, I'm like, I didn't even hear him give attitude. Like, it's her jumping on him. I'm like, calm down, please. And it's just like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, heck, there's also, like, a lot of, like, I know I haven't gone to therapy though, but it's like I probably I might see about going to therapy sometime in fall, maybe. Because the more that I've thought about things, I'm like, there's probably so much repressed stuff that I have going on in my brain. And half the time I'm like, it's normal. And like, the more that I realize it, I'm like, this is not normal. This is why I'm probably terrified of stuff like this, because I don't want to experience, because little bit of trauma dump again, but growing up, I was, so I am a stickler with being on time and stuff like that, and making sure that I am doing what it is that I'm supposed to do. Not because I wanted to, for the most part. It's because every single morning, I would hear my mom yelling at my sisters, being like, why are you never on time, or stuff like that, or like, whenever they're like going very slow in the morning, she would just banshee scream at them, and I'm like, I don't want, no, I don't want to experience that. No, thank you. And I've never had to experience it because I always got up on time and did what I was supposed to do. And I'm just like, yay. Yay. Like, yay. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Are your parents still together? Yes, they are. They are. They very much are. Also, the other thing that doesn't help, too, is, like, my dad pulled me aside one time, and was like, hey, but I know that things can be a bit frustrating, but you know how I am with your mom, I'm more of a submissive kind of person, and I can't really tell her no, or, like, when she has her mind set on things, I just can't really do anything, and I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, oh, cool, so you're telling me that you're not actually gonna put your foot down when you're going to try to do something. Like, for example, if my sisters were to give attitude, instead of, like, saying, like, you're grounded or something like that, if my mom said, no, that's too harsh of a punishment, or that's not happening, he wouldn't push further on it. He'd just give up. And I, like, most of the time I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, really? Because here's the thing, too, is, like, it feels weird, too. Because half the time, whenever it's like, when it pertains to me, nothing seems to happen. In the sense of, like, whenever it's like, okay, clean the fridge. Like, there was, like, literally, there was one moment that my dad was, like, telling one of my sisters to clean the fridge by herself. Because she wasn't, like, she didn't do, like, the dishes when it was her turn. And my mom immediately jumped on his case, being like, no, that's a multiple person job. Like, you're not doing this for her, to her, and da-da-da-da-da-da. But it's like, the moment something that is as big as that gets onto me, she doesn't do that. And I'm like, is it because you think that I'm responsible enough, or are you just showing that you have favorites? Because I know a lot of times she says she doesn't have a favorite child, but half the time it's like, I feel like it's just the girls. So yeah. Has been arguing with my sisters even since I was young. Barely making time for me at all. Yeah. It's just bleh. So yeah, I guess that's just, like, my whole perception of love. Quote-unquote love, like... And it's also just to a point where it's like, if someone says they love me, or, like, most positive, affirming words towards me, I don't really feel much. Like, the only thing that pops through my head some of the times is like, you're lying. You're lying. Just don't. Just don't. Like, it's either that or it's just like, my brain's saying, like, how do I know if you're saying is true? Because I don't really get a sense of, like, feeling loved. You know? Maybe you don't know, but that's just my brain. Like, I don't know how to process love, because I'm just like, I genuinely don't know what it is. Like, heck, there's even, like, it's kind of bad to a point where I'm like, I can't really say that to anyone. Like, it's extremely bad. When I had to, like, when I was, applying for college and all that, there was, like, you had to go through the mandatory, like, uh, slides being like, when you see stuff happening at parties and stuff like that, or under the influence of alcohol, make sure that consent is there and da 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 da. And it showed like this couple coming around, and then they're at their place and they start kissing. I had the most visceral like I flat out gagged when I was watching them kiss, and I had to turn away because I was like, that is I don't know. My brain just immediately was like, this is gross. This is gross. This is gross. This is gross. No, 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 no. Like, no. Mm-mm. 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 Abort. Abort. Wait, no. Mm-mm. It is like, it was just this, like, soft, like, just typical relationship kiss. Like, just a kind of quick peck. And I'm like, why did I have such a negative and repulsed? I'm being repulsed right now. I am literally like, the reaction, yeah. The best way I can say for anyone that doesn't get what I'm saying, imagine just staring at a dumpster and someone telling you have to dive deep in it to find the smallest ring. And it's like, there's a lot of spoiled food and just random crap in it. Like, that is how it feels for me. Just being like, that is disgusting. No. I will not do that. Like, that's one thing that's probably, like, keeping me away from relationships, too, because it's like, the moment that someone tries getting close to me and wanting to kiss, I might actually, like, give a visceral reaction and might actually upset a person being like, I'm sorry, this is just how I react, like, I've never dealt with this before, and we, no, mm-mm, 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 no thank you, no thanks, come again, we can just talk, like, this is why I'm like, why I also say, like, if someone is very interested in me, the most I will say is, like, we are friends with benefits. And it doesn't even mean, like, anything sexual or any of that. Just literally a thing of, like, I literally, I don't want to call you this because my brain still is trying to process what love is. I don't understand it. I don't want to say we're in a committed relationship just yet because the moment I see one thing that, like, indicates, like, a fight, a quarrel, arguing, or stuff like that, my immediate reaction is abort, 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 get away. And if I'm in a relationship, the first thing I'm doing is not trying to talk to the person. It's literally being like, hi, I want to break up. We're breaking up. We're breaking up. No, mm-mm. Goodbye. Break up. Goodbye. I don't care if it hurts your feelings, that's just how my reaction is, I don't want to fight. Ah. So yeah, it is very different with everyone, yeah. Love isn't a set definition or a set trait, yeah. Even people who bicker more often than ever, strangely enough to others, it's how they love. So yeah, love is just different, yeah. What an interesting thing to join to. What did you join to, Toasty? Also, hi, Toasty. Hi, Shake. What did you exactly join to? You've joined in at the moment of saying, like, why I'm, like... would never, or like if I was to ever think about going into a relationship, I would need to go through therapy, like flat out. Like I genuinely think if I were to ever imagine myself in a healthy relationship, the first thing I would have to do is actually seek therapy to figure out what even I'm trying to search for. Because here's the thing, too. I installed a dating app, like, a while ago. And I was getting messaged by some other people, and a lot of them were like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? Like, what are you interested in? And I'm like, I was flat out just being like, I'm not looking for anything, to be honest. I was just here because I was curious to see what it was. And what was on it. And now I'm getting a lot of people in my DMs just being like, hi, what you looking for? And I'm like, I genuinely don't know. I'm not looking for anything. Why? Like, it was awkward, because it's just like, for a lot of those people, they're looking for something, like, relationships and all that, and I'm just over here being like, I just installed it just to see what it is. Like, like, at this point, my brain's partially becoming like, do I just become a chaotic gremlin and just, like, just reply with random messages or something? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I just, Because here's the thing, too. I find flirting funny. And I don't take it serious. But then it's also the thing of, like, when people actively flirt with me, I just stare at the person and the messages, and I'm just like, why? Or, like, I just play along, thinking it's funny, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I have deep regrets, because now they're thinking I'm serious with them when I'm not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And here's the other thing, too. I think I could never use a dating app. Yeah. Have a good stream. I need to get back to work. Okay, Rebel! But, yeah. I don't know. I'm also someone that's just terrible with boundaries. Not in the sense of, like, respecting boundaries, but setting my own. Because the moment I try to set a boundary myself, I immediately break it. Just being like, do I really wanna? Like, I can't hold myself accountable to them. Because half the time I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like, do I enjoy this? No. Do I want to eliminate it from my life, though? Maybe. Will I actively do it? No. No. So, yay. It's just like there's a lot of things that I wish that I either just never did, or would just hold myself accountable, being like, stop it. Get the spray bottle. Stop it. Yeah. But I'm just terrible at it. Because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I guess it goes back into the thing of, like, I just don't like saying no a lot of times. Because half the time whenever I say no, I feel like I'm being mean. And I don't want to be mean. Whereas, like, some of the times it's like, people actually just genuinely want to hang out. But half the time I'm like, I don't. Like, I just want to be alone. But then I end up spending time with people, and then I'm just silent, like, just quiet in a VC, just being like, I genuinely don't want to be here, but I don't want to leave, because then they're gonna, like, message or ask me a question, and then I'm just like, I have to go back, like, Like, heck, this is why whenever I'm in VCs, like, in, like, servers and stuff like that, I don't say bye or any of that, because the moment I try to say bye, people then say, like, talk a little bit more, and I'm just like, I'd rather just leave abrupt, that way I don't have to say bye, they don't have to say bye, and, like, I don't know, it's just, like, an immediate cutoff, being like, I don't have to worry about, like, hurting a person's feelings by saying bye, or, like, trying to have to explain why I have to go. Like, I'd rather just immediately, like, leave the VC, and it just be like, that's just my goodbye, just immediately leaving. Just be like, goodbye. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that so much. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm too much of a people pleaser. Like, no joke. So yesterday I went to the, there was a farmer's market on campus. I didn't know about it, but I got a lot of stuff. And so as I was waiting for my next class, I was just munching on funnel cake and strawberries. And then I just went up to a random stranger, opened the paper bag that the strawberries were in, and offered one to a complete stranger. Just being like, hey, you want a strawberry? They said yes. Like, they said sure. They took a strawberry and then I just walked away. I don't know what point I'm trying to prove here, but I don't know. I guess I was just like, you know what? Like, I just genuinely was just like, why not just go up to a person, offer them a strawberry, and just, yeah. I don't know. I really don't know why I did it. I just did. Will I do it again? Yes, absolutely. Heck, I bought a complete stranger, large fries from Chick-fil-A. Like, without much of a just, Like, I genuinely don't care. Because I just kept hearing her saying, like, wouldn't it be nice for you to buy me, like, to her boyfriend, I think. Like, could one of you guys, or like her boyfriend and group of friends being like, hey, could one of you guys buy, like, large Chick-fil-A fries? I kind of feel like wanting Chick-fil-A fries, and stuff like that. And I was just at a table, studying myself, and I was just listening to this, and I'm like, no, you want fries? I'm gonna go get you fries, because you're saying that so often. So I literally went to Chick-fil-A, just bought fries, brought it back to the library. She wasn't there, but I passed it off to a friend, to one of her friends, and then I left the library, and then I saw her and her boyfriend walking back to the library with their own Chick-fil-A bag of fries, and I'm like, oh, okay. So they actually went to go Chick-fil-A, but she then had to deal with 2 bags of large fries, and I'm like, no, I don't care. Like, I genuinely don't care. Eehee. Eehee. Enjoy the fries. And here's the thing, too, is, like, the Chick-fil-A stuff, like, and here's the thing, too, is, like, for that, after a little bit, I was like, or no, when I got the orders of fries, I'm like, I don't want to make that person, like, A, I didn't want to make the boyfriend think I was trying to hit on her, and B, make the girl feel like I'm trying to hit on her by offering her to get fries. And so the Chick-fil-A order, it comes with your name and phone number attached to it. You know what I did? I took off the tag, because I'm like, I'm not about that. Like, no. If I genuinely am interested in a person, I would much rather talk to them. I'm not gonna be that one person that orders something for someone and just pass it along with my name and phone number, expecting them to call me or text me. Like, heck, if I did that, and I see a random number text me, I'm immediately blocking them. Like, I don't care. I'm not passing my number along to people that I don't know. Like, look, I'm the person that, like, does not answer a phone call if I do not recognize the number. I will literally make it go till they either voicemail or something. And then I can listen to the voicemail and hear what it's about, and then be like, okay, I'm glad I didn't pick up the phone because it's a scammer. Time to block you. Goodbye. And stuff like that. Like, I just... I find it weird that people also will just do that. Like, they write their phone number on a napkin and just be like, call me later. And I'm like, why? Like, why do people feel the need to do that? Like, can't you do a simple hi, hey, hello? Like, actively try to get, like, to start a conversation at least? Like, get a feel at the beginning? Like, you know? Like, trying to talk with a person? No, none of that. Just immediately writing your phone number and expecting them to call you and set up a date later. Like, no. Like, especially whenever it comes to, like, with customers and stuff like that. They see a cute barista and just put their phone number on a napkin, and half the time I'm like, they're there to do a job. They're not there to find someone hot or find a date. Like, especially baristas. Most of the people that are coming in are people that are either working night shifts that are just coming up, people that are bears when they wake up and need their coffee, or just, I don't know, like, people that are there to study. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, Like, I don't know, I just don't like, again, it's the thing of, like, if someone was to offer me a napkin with their phone number on it and I'm working, I'm gonna stare at it and just be like, hi, thanks, is this an emergency line or something? Like, are you stuck? Like, do you need gas money? Like, what is this phone number for? Like, or it's the other thing, too, of, like, if I see someone, like, put the napkin on it, like, put a napkin with their phone number on, like, the counter or something, I'm gonna stare at it and just be like, that is trash. Like, that is soiled with pen. Into the trash it goes. Like, it does not belong on the counter. It can cause cross-contamination. The ink can get on the baked goods. Get this out of here. If you're genuinely curious about me, show that dedication by just waiting till my shift is over and then we can talk a little bit. If you don't have that kind of dedication, I'm not interested. But even if you did have that kind of dedication, I probably wouldn't be impressed. I would more so think that you're a stalker. And just be like, are you okay? Are you okay, sir? Like, why have you just been here staring at me for, like, the past 3 hours? Your coffee's already gone. Do you have nothing better to do? Because please, I'm just here for a paycheck. Please. But at the same time, I'm also like, I'm the person that's an idiot whenever it comes to, like, dealing with people that are in love with me. Half the time I don't realize it. Like, literally, everyone in the world may know that a person has a hard crush on me, but I will be the last one to know. I will literally just stare at them and be like, you okay there, buddy? Like, what's going on? Like, literally, it's a thing of, like, if you have a crush on me, do not give me subtle hints. Because I will not see them. I will not understand them. I will literally just say okay and go along with my day. I will break your heart unintentionally. Because I will not understand that you are trying to subtly flirt with me. Or like what I stated earlier. If you're the kind of person that gives compliments and that's how you show that you're in love with someone, I am someone that will just flat out look at you and be like, you are lying. I do not believe you. So if your whole stick with the flirting, like, if you say you've been flirting with me this whole time, and I stare at you and I'm like, when? And you say, like, every time that I compliment you and stuff like that, I will just be like, I thought you were just being nice. Like, flat out, at first, I thought you were being nice. Secondly, I don't believe anybody that gives those kind of compliments. Like, I'm the one that gives those kind of compliments. And I mean them. But whenever it's like the other end, someone's giving me a compliment, and they mean it, I will just stare at them and be like, no, you don't. I'm sorry. That's just how my brain reacts to things. Like, heck, most of the time it's literally a case of, like, someone says thank you or I appreciate you, and half the time I'm like, why? Like, I did what you asked of me to do. Like, I don't know, it's just the whole thing of, like, I did the bare minimum. Or I did what was basically awesome. Like, why are you thanking me for this? Like, do people typically not do this? Like, the heck? Like, I will just... Like, I don't understand. I genuinely don't. Like, I don't know. Like, heck, whenever, like, I also worked at the cross-stitch store, I did a lot of stuff. In the sense of, like, serging quarters and eighths of fabrics. And I flew through all that. Like, I got it all done, and I was just like, is there anything else that I can do? And, like, the owner was kind of like, oh, that was fast. And then half the time, whenever it's like a customer was wanting to buy like a quarter or an eighth of a fabric, they took it off the hanger and were about to say like, let me just serge it. And then they see that it's already serged and they were like, never mind, Ethan, oh. Silver already got to it. Oops. You heard nothing. Oops, I accidentally doxed my real name. Oops-a-daisy. I genuinely don't care. It's such a basic name. It's such a basic first name. Literally anyone can, like, if someone... I don't know. It just genuinely is. It's genuinely a basic first name. Basic white boy first name. It's literally like, okay, cool. You figured out my first name. It would be more concerning if you figured out what my middle or last name is, but if, like, literally, if anyone refers to me as my first name, I'll just be like, cool, okay. Congratulations. You want a cookie or something? Like, preferably, I would rather you, like, people not refer to me as that. But I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna be extremely pissed off being like, why are you calling me this? Like, this is... Oh, I didn't even hear it! Good! Eehee. But yeah, anyhow, cross-stitch store. Yeah, I pretty much did a lot of the stuff. Like, at half of the time I'm like, I'm staring at it and I'm like, why does this, like, why do people say it takes this long? It doesn't. Like, what the, like, am I just working myself hard? Like, harder than most others? Or, like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. How can something that, like, takes literal minutes... Well, I mean, I guess it also makes sense, though, because a lot of the workers... Like, a lot of my coworkers were older, so I'm like... No, it's kind of understandable, because they... Like, I was the youngest by by a huge margin. So, yeah, it's like, yeah... But I mean, it's not good, but I am also the person that will actually work myself to the bone. Like, I will not take any breaks. Literally, if I am needing a break, I am needing someone else to tell me to literally go take a break. Because I will, like, flat out, if I am about to pass out and show signs of it, and people actually ask if I am okay, I will flat out say, like, yeah, I'm good, I'll continue. Like, that... Literally, I'm like, there is a task at hand. I need to finish said task. I do not care if I pass out or any of that. Because the task is not done. So, yeah. That's my toxic trait. I commit to the tasks to an unhealthy level at times. But, hee hee. But yeah, anyhow, don't worry about the name shake. Ehehehehe. Ehehehehe. I'd hack. Part of me was about to, like, look back down and see, like, be like, oh no, you're gonna say that you know my name now, but ehehe. Part of me is like, I don't even know who knows my real name. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not even gonna try to bother trying to think of everyone who probably does. Or, like, make guesses as to who I think does. Because there's also the case of, like, I might have just told it to a few people and I just don't remember. Like, there's only one person that I can think of. Actually, no. Nope, never mind. There's quite a few. But, like, I don't know. It just doesn't pop in my head being like, oh, they know about it, they know about it, they know about it. Because it's like, I genuinely don't care. I really don't care. Meh. It was the case. It's not right, and not my right to say so. Yeah. Like, oh no, you just legally named me. No, you legally named me live on stream. Oh no. Ah. Like, oh no. Whatever will I do? I'm gonna melt now. Because people will realize that my first name actually starts with a vowel and not a consonant. Oh no. Shocker, my first name is not Silver. I know. Shocking. The horror. Like, here's the funny thing though, too. It's like I like on social media there's like those fun like or like the like it has the like the phone keyboard, but it has so many of the letters X'd out, and it's just like, what would your name be if like without the letters, or like spell your name without using the letters that are X'd out. And literally half the time I'm like, my name is either just E or it's A or T. Like literally I'm like, every single letter is gone except for one. Like, hi, I'm E. Or I'm A. Like, just, okay. Ah, yes, A. Yeah, A. How's your day, A? It's been well. Or, well, that's what I would say, but I got a D on my exam. You would think my name being A would result in many A's, but no, I always get the D. Oh, goodness. Tee. But, so my first name is Silver to you. Yay! Here's the funny thing. So, my Twitch name, yeah? I really don't know why I thought of Silver Seams. But, like, I don't know, everything about my Twitch stuff, it's always been on a whim. Like, literally, I never planned to be a jellyfish VTuber. I did not, I was not the one that came up with the designs. Literally, someone in, like, a server that I was in just drew my, like, my OC as a jellyfish person because they played a lot of Splatoon, and they were like, I want to draw each of our characters, but as Splatoon characters. And I just stared at it, and I'm like, I like it. Can I make that my VTuber model thing? So it's like, it wasn't something that I decided. Or, well, I decided to do it because I liked the appearance. But I didn't have in mind being like, yes, I want to be a jellyfish VTuber. Heck, if anything, my original idea was to be based off of a prism. I was flat out gonna, like, have my name be, like, Prism. And stuff like that. Like, Silverlore. Prism was going to be my first Twitch name, but then my brain just, like, of a spur of the moment, just thought, no, Silver. Silver seems. That seems pretty nice, because, again, I started out with cross-stitching streams and stuff like that, too. Like, I started out as being a makers and crafter. I just made it, but there kind of is a backstory behind mine. But again, just did it because why not? Yeah, there's not a backstory with mine, though. Mine has no reason. It just exists because yes. That is literally my whole existence in life in general. Like, middle school. Why did I take steel drums? Because yes. Why not? Why did I take 4 years of culinary? Because yes. Why not? Why did I decide to do cross-stitching? Because yes. Why not? Do I genuinely love any of these things that I'm doing? Debatable. I have a love-hate relationship with everything. I question why I do the things that I do, because I loathe it. But at the same time, I can't stop doing it. I can't ever not imagine stopping it. Like, heck, I can't ever stop imagining, streaming. Do I truly love it? There are days that I do and days that I don't. There are days that I'm contemplating, do I just delete my account and start anew? Like, or what do I do? I genuinely don't know. It do be like that. Yeah. It's not even a case of, like, it do be like that. It's literally a case of, like, that's how my life is. I just do things because, yes. Literally, it's a case of, like, part of me is, like, just, yeah, I want to try to do everything and anything in life. Part of me has, like, thought of, like, wanting to try to learn how to play the harp. I genuinely want to try to learn how to play it. Because I'm like, I like anything with strings. Because I cross-stitch. And embroidery art and stuff like that. Why not learn to play the harp? Because that's with strings. Ehe. Heck, there's also been times that I've been like, I kind of want to try to learn how to voice act. Because I feel like it would be fun to learn how to voice act. And stuff like that. Like, just a lot of stuff that will just be like, if I ever make a resume, it will be full of stuff that people will question why I did it. Like, literally just have on the resume be like, cross-stitcher for X amount of years, knows how to play the harp, voice acted in these projects, has worked in construction for a few months, worked at a cross-stitch store for half a year, worked at a cotton candy warehouse, held these positions in said jobs. Also has been streaming for a set amount of years, has played these games, has also created all these different things, and contributed to this as well. By the way, have I ever mentioned that I, have 4 years of culinary experience? Like, just make a laundry list of stuff that's just like, what field did you even go for? Like, when I tell people I play trucking sims in VR, Why don't you drive real trucks? Real trucks are scary. That's the reason I would give people. Real trucks are scary. Like, in Truck Simulator, I can just cause a car accident and not have to suffer any real-life consequences. I could just play God and be like, oh, well, that car just was in my way. Should learn that trucks have rights. That right being, if you're in the way of a truck, we have full right to crash into you and drive you off the road. You don't like that? Well, don't get in my way. And plus, it's also the other thing, too, of, like, sometimes big trucks are carrying dangerous equipment. Like, you know those, like, rolls of, like, wire and stuff like that? If they start rolling while on the truck, they can crush the front of the truck, or, like, the back of the truck. And it's, like, it's terrifying. Because at one moment, you're just sitting at a red light, and then all of a sudden, your spool of, like, wire starts rolling, and it crushes the backside of the truck and into you very easily, and it's like, Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Or, like, if you're, like, having to suddenly, like, stop and hit the brakes, you might as well turn over, too, because of, like, how big the truck is and how much effort it is to stop it. Because, like, Newton's law of motion. I think laws of motion, like, an object doesn't stop moving unless an equal amount of force is pressed against it. Whether that's something, like, crashing into it or friction. But even with friction, it's like, it takes a little bit for it to fully stop. And sometimes it will turn over, and if you're in the vehicle while it's turned over, that could be dangerous. Because something could happen. It's just like, Jesus Christ. I don't want to be stuck in a truck. Like, heck. Like, I know some people are into the Cars movie. Probably way too into it. But I'm like, personally for me, I would never imagine wanting to willingly be pegged by a truck. I know some people want to be pegged by Tow Mater or be dragged around by him. But I'm like, that's just not part of my fantasy. I'm sorry, but no. And if you're also in love with Tow Mater, I'd seriously question if you're just into mechanics or if you had some weird encounter with a tow truck. Like, what exactly caused you to have a weird fascination for tow trucks? Now that I think about it, and I hate this thought, but I'm like, there's someone that has tried doing bondage with a tow truck hook. I feel like there's that one freaky mechanic that just stared at the hook for a quick second and was like, what if I tied my hands with that? But also got dragged by it a little bit. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry that I put put that thought into a lot of your brains. But to be honest, there is probably one individual, because there's been the news article of, like, a Chinese man shoving a full eel into his rear because he was trying to get, like, he thought it would help with constipation. Like, I would not be surprised to see a news article saying, like, mechanic got dragged while trying to do bondage with his tow truck. Heck, I feel like that would be something that is very plausible in Florida. Like, at first you question why a mechanic would do bondage with a tow truck, but then the moment you see that it has the word Florida in you're like, oh, it's a Florida man. Understandable. Have a good day. Like, I don't know. Am I weird for thinking and saying all these things? Because if I am, you're welcome. I mean, heck, if I truly wanted to go into, like, the dark areas, or, like, really weird people out, I might as well just study serial killers and just be like, okay, everybody, so today's chat, we're going to talk about this specific serial killer. So this person had a weird, fascination with women's shoes and did all these different things. And yada 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 yada. Is it something that anybody asked for? No. Do I care? No. You willingly clicked onto the stream, you can willingly click out of it. That is my motto. If you come in and you start hating everything that I say, well, here's the thing. There's an easy solution. It is how you joined the stream. It is by clicking. And you know what you can do? You can click on another person's stream and enjoy their vibes. I don't know. I'm gonna just continue doing what I do. And if you don't like doing what I do, then I question why you're trying to do the things that I do, because I don't know. I feel like you could do better. Don't do the things that I do. Because half the time the things that I do is highly questionable. How questionable? I don't know, honestly. It's so questionable that people question the question of being questionable and the questionability of questions and the question of the enigma. Anyhow, how's everybody's day been? Today's been alright for me. Tomorrow's the last day I actually have to deal with a class. Ah! Like, actually have to sit in for a lecture. It's gonna be weird. Because it's... Actually, no, there's not even a lecture going on. It's an in-class assignment. Ah, it's gonna feel so weird. So weird. Because it's like, hi. Semester, like, literally felt like it just started, and now it's ending. Like, I still feel like I am, like, it's the first, like, second week of college, because, like, the second week of college, it snowed! And it's like, it never snows in the South. Why is it snowing? Why? Wah. So yeah, like, the first two, like, the second and, like, half of the third week, we were stuck in our dorms because it was, like, the roads were frozen over with ice and snow, and it's just like, what the heck? And a lot of people that are from the north were kind of like, kind of just saying, like, do people really not know how to drive in the snow? Because, like, to them, it's like, they know how to drive in the snow, they have to deal with it. But it's like, for everyone in the South, we're like, what do you mean? Like, the most that we have to deal with is, like, ice at times. Like, heck, I even told, like, people that came from the north, being like, if it says, like, it's about to snow, don't expect snow, because all we get is ice. Like, that's all it's probably going to be. It's just going to be ice. And then, lo and behold, it actually snows. And I'm just over here being like, what the heck? Really? You really painted me out to be a liar, universe? Like, really? And now, everybody, like, and then it's also the thing of, like, some of us jokingly, like, said, like, towards people that are from the north, being like, why did you bring the snow with you? Like, why did you do this to us? Like, we were perfectly fine, and then you had to come along and bring this. Like, really? 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 Like, how dare? I'm stuck doing inventory at work. Oh, no! Oh. But yeah. I don't know, this year has just... Not this year. This semester has been kind of weird, too. Because, again, I just discovered how much of an extrovert I can actually be. Because, heck, I've started so many conversations with people. Like, there was one time that I was just in a Chick-fil-A line, and then I saw someone with a contemporary art book, and I'm just, like, struck up a conversation, just being like, oh, hey, you're an art major or something like that? And then we just started talking and all that. And then here's the funniest thing, too, is that that person knows one of my siblings, because one of my siblings also goes to the same college as me. And so it kind of became the thing of like, oh, hey, she knew you first, and now you know both the siblings. Yay! You know both of the siblings that go here. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Battle? Oh, geez, what the heck is this? What am I staring at? Huh. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it's a dragon. Okay. It's a dragon. Hey, Shake. Are you here still? Because my brain just thought of a funny. Well, one thing would be a funny, and then the other thing is like, would I actually do it? Who knows? Because I feel like it would honestly feel weird for me. But like, just if I ever did do a name change on Twitch, just being like, do I go by the name of the OC? Because so the character's name, yeah, the little guy that's just reacting as I'm speaking, yeah. So his full name is Lucas Larthic. So yeah, and like, do I change the name and become a Lucas? Or do I do a funny and switch it to my actual name? Just be like, hi. Hey. Not actually, I know. Oh no. Is it a thing I'm against? No, but I just wouldn't willingly do it. Because I'm also like, I enjoy my privacy. I enjoy privacy. I don't want to have my real name associated with this. No thanks. No thank you. No thanks. We. But yeah. Anyhow, tomorrow I do have to finish up my paper. Because it is due tomorrow. Technically, I could have asked for an extension and have it due on the 30th, but I'm like, I genuinely don't wanna. I didn't wanna. Because I'm like, the original due date was the 25th. So I'm gonna turn it in on the 25th. And again, I only have 2.5 pages right now, but I can... I don't want to say easily, but it's like, it literally is, like, I can easily just get it done. It's just more of a matter of, like, trying to get myself motivated to do it. Just being like, you gotta do it, Silver. You gotta, it's worth an exam grade. That's how dire it is. And I'm like, Hmm. I now just thought of something. That's something as, like, possible career I would actually want to pursue. That being a health inspector. I don't know why, but I kinda do. Just because it's like, I get to look at places and be like, okay, this is not up to code. You have cross-contamination here. This is wrong. This is not here. You forgot to implement the, like, I don't know. I'm a stickler for rules. A lot of times. I am someone that's like, I will stick with the rule book. I don't like deviating too much. Like, I like being a gremlin half the time and being a menace, but like, a lot of times whenever it comes to like, stuff like, say taking something from someone's Minecraft chest or like breaking their builds, I am just like, I would truly never. Like, the only time I will ever do that is if they do it to me, and I'm like, I'm doing this out of revenge and spite, and it's not going to be a funny moment. It's going to be a, you did this to me, I'm doing it back for you so that you can feel the pain. So that you can feel what kind of pain I was in when you did it to me. Like, it's not going to be funny. Like, no. Mm-mm. Because again, will genuinely feel bad if, like, I break something or something like, I will be the person that's, like, will farm for the resources. Or, like, rebuild it all. Because I'm like, I did not mean for it to get broken. Like, I'm sorry. Or same with, like, a lot of other games. I'm like, I genuinely don't wanna do anything that's, like, destructive or, like, pranks and stuff. Because half the time I'm like, I feel bad with the prank. Because half the time I can't tell if a person's upset or not. And I just don't want to upset people. Bosses a lot. When I get home, you'll be lucky to get anything from me. Yay! Oh boy. Hmm. That just made me think of a thing. Just mostly of like, it's going back to the thinking of relationships and all that, and it's like, you know how like a lot of people say you want to go for people that like are kind of the same, or like are like that you just vibe with and you have something in common. Yeah, half the time whenever it's like like some people try to get close and they're like, "Oh, we have this in common." I am just literally like, "Oh, cool." Like, I don't know. I don't want to have something in common with a lot of people. Like, a lot of times I'm just like, I just do the things that I do because I like them. But the moment someone tries to talk to me, like, for example, if someone tries talking to me about Pokemon and I didn't start the conversation, a lot of times I'm just like, I feel awkward because I'm like, hi, um, I don't really want to talk. I don't want to talk about this. I'm sorry. Like, uh, I, I, uh, like, I don't know. I just don't, I don't know. I don't know how to best explain it, but I'm just like, thinking about, like, a partner that also likes cross-stitching and Pokemon and stuff like that, I am almost like, I don't want that. Because it's not a case of like, oh, we'll have something in common and we can just vibe and have a cross-stitch date. No, I will see it as like, oh, this person's coming for my gig. Oh, are they now? Like, I will see them as competition. I will just be like, oh, you do this too. Okay. Well, good luck with yours. I'm just gonna go. Nice meeting you, but Yeah. Yeah. Wooloo? Hi, Puppo. Welcome on in. Welcome to WooLoop. But no, not Wooloo. Not the Pokemon. But hi. How are you doing, Puppo? We're doing string art. Digital string art. Yay! Hope you've been well, Puppo. Oh, awesome. I know I've said it on stream a few times, but I'm like, I'm still happy about it. Because I'm finishing my first semester of college, of like in-person college, and also I got my associate's degree, which I just found out like a month ago, and I'm like, I feel on cloud nine. A lot of time, like I don't know. Wow. Guess there's just a lot of things that I'm like I've experienced through college, and half the time I'm like, I feel like I've been lied to half the time. Because half the time I'm like, a lot of the times I'm just staring at things. I'm like, I don't know. Like, some people say that college is hard. Maybe I just haven't taken any of those courses or dealt with those teachers yet. The most I've had to deal with was just annoyances, but nothing hard. And it's just like, am I just like I don't know, like, am I just not experiencing college experience? Because nothing is hard. What do you mean college is hard? It doesn't feel hard. Am I just... What is wrong? What is wrong with me? Ah. Still just as cute. Yeah. I'm good. Extremely tired from work today. Oh no. How is you? I'm good. I'm just... it's final week. Or not final week, but, you know, almost finals. Because I have 2 finals next week, and then 2 more the week after. And then it's move out day from the college dorms, and then it's summer. Yay! But yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess it's also like a lot of the from what I was hearing with the college stress and stuff like that. It's like both with like people that don't really use the time to do classwork and just parties a lot. Or it's like the just Hollywood rendition of like what college students are like, and like a lot of times they do play up the like constantly stressed, sleep deprived, and stuff like that. And I'm over here just like I have not once been sleep deprived or any of the like what's going on? Like what what? Am I just doing something wrong? Like, am I supposed to be sleep deprived? Like, I don't know. I have too much respect for myself. Like, I'm not going to spend all night or do an all-nighter for an assignment unless it's absolutely needed. But I'm like, I literally spend the time that I have to do the assignments. Because it's also the case of, like, I'm not spending, or well, I'm not taking out loans just to have a college experience of, like, going out to party. I'm doing the college experience to actually get a degree. Like, I don't know. Just depends on the course and like your life at that point in time. Yeah, I guess it's also a thing of, like, for a lot of people, they are, like, working jobs, too. Where, for me, I'm like, I'm... Whenever it comes to school and all that, I'm like, I flat out can't have a job. That's just something that I'm, like, I tell myself to not get a job. The only reason why is because I will be so focused on the job that I'll start slacking on schoolwork. That I'll just be like, what's the point of continuing college when I have a job? Like, it can even be a minimum wage paying job that won't even allow me to, like, afford rent at all. And I'll still just be like, uh-huh, I have a job. I don't need to go to college anymore. I know that's so bad to think, but it's like, that's just how my brain will work. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm treating college as my full-time job right now, because I, I literally can't do a full-time job and college at the same time, because one of those things will outweigh the other. And it won't be the smart choice that outweighs the other thing. It will be the choice of, like, this gives me money. I don't know. Wah. But yeah, I don't know. Dun dun. My brain is also going in the weird area of being like, wouldn't it be nice for cross-stitching to be my full-time job? Where I'm like, technically I can make it. It just requires a lot of dedication and time. Because it's like, there's the perfect platform called Twitch and streaming. Full-time cross-stitcher. Or even YouTube with cross-stitch time-lapses. But both of them would be a huge grind that it's like, it wouldn't even be a career for a while. And even if it does evolve into a career, it's like, it might not be stable. So it's like, ooh, yay. Yay! But yeah. Anyhow, how's work, Puppo, aside from it being tiring? Hope work was well. Oh. Also, I'm also just very excited for mid-May. Mid-May time frame. 'Cause yeah, I not that I really need to plan, but it's like it would be nice to just have some form of plan because it's like it the debut stream of the first Life 2D model I had or that I will get. Yay! Yay! It's all in the works. Hehe. Hehe. Oh no. My character will have more movement. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh god, this giggling it just popped in my brain. The giggling granny. God, no. For anyone that doesn't know what the giggling granny is, serial killer. Yeah. Killed 4 of her husbands, her 4 children, I think her mom, and a stepmom. All poisoned. With rat poison, I think. And the reason why she was doing it is so that she could get life insurance. Yay! And the reason why she was called the Giggling Granny is because every time she went to the police office and all that, she just kept smiling and giggling and acting like just the kind grandma that you typically see. But except that granny is a serial killer. Jenny would have felt very bad for anyone that decided to try to marry her for, like, tried to being her 5th husband. Wow. Da 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 da. Ba dum bum. Ba 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 dum ba dum. Bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. Ba da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bum bum bum. It is 8:07. Woo. Ba-dum. Ba-da ba-da ba-da. Bum ba-da da 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 da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Whee! Braised chicken with veggies and rice. Nice. Oh, this is... Ah, wasn't expecting it to be like this. Ooh. So we've only managed to get 3, 6 things done. Yeah, because there's 3 of these still needing to do. That one, and oh, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 7, 7. Dave? Just Dave. Okay, let's do this one. And then I might actually finish for the night. Dun, 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 dun. Is that the end of the playthrough? Is it? It is! Oh, 2 hours have already blown by. Okay. Hee hee. That's surprising. Not really. Guess it's just surprising because it's like, it doesn't feel like 2 hours has gone by. Oh, Dun dun. Okay, well, that's done. But yeah, I am gonna finish for today. Could I go for a little bit longer? Yeah, but kind of happy with what I've managed to do. So, woo! Twitch, Twitchy Twatch. No, sorry, Shiver. I don't really want to raid anyone today, so bye bye.